ya bendi ndio hiyo. The procession ishafika. Kabla bado bendi hajafika hapa, ningependa tafadhali wageni wetu na wazazi wetu tuweze kupata kuelewana. The tents ambazo ziko on this side ni kwa wale wazazi ambao walipatiwa invitation. Kuna kila mwanafunzi alipatiwa, kila graduate alipatiwa invitation. Kwa hivyo security watapita kuangalia the invitation, alafu utawaomba kama uko already na the invitation, njoo kwa hizi viti za mbele. Wale ambao wako na invitations, njooni kwa hizi viti za mbele. Alafu hao wenye bado hawajapata invitation, tunaweza tumia the other side of pavilion ili tuweze kuwa na good representation of every graduate ndani ya sherehe ya siku ya leo. Kwa hivyo wale ambao hawakupewa invitation, kindly liaise with your graduate. Atakwambia ama atakupa, na hiyo itakusaidia uweze kuketi upande huu. Wale ambao hawakuweza kupata ama labda walikuja wengi kupita mmoja, wanaweza tumia the other side of pavilion, kuna viti ziko pale. In the meantime, bendi sasa ndo inawasili wakiwa wameandamana pia na foleni ndefu sana ya wa graduates class of 2026, various departments. Hii ni kuwakumbusha kwamba choir, kindly choirs, all the choirs popote mlipo, naomba muweze kujongea hapa kwenye jukwaa ili tuweze kupata kuanza hafla yetu rasmi, hafla ya siku ya leo. Bendi wanapoendelea kuingia, wazazi mnaombwa kindly tuweze kuoccupy hizi seats za hapa mbele. To all the invited guests, wale wazazi ambao wameweza kukaribishwa ama wameweza kupata mwaliko, waweze kusonga upande huu wa mbele. Hii ni kuwakumbusha kwamba hafla yetu sasa, wakati wote kuanzia sasa, itakuwa inaanza rasmi. Bendi wataweza kusimama hapa mbele. To all the graduates ambao wako upande wa nyuma, ukifika mna identify mahali ambapo mliambiwa mtaketi according to the arrangements. Karibuni sana ndani ya Taita Taveta National Polytechnic. To all the graduates, ukiingia kwenye jukwaa unaangalia mahali ambapo ulikuwa umekuwa allocated utaketi, unapata kuketi mahala hapo. Vile vile kwa wazazi wetu upande wangu wa kushoto, wazazi mnaombwa, wale ambao wanafaa kuwa wameketi upande huu ni wale ambao waliweza kupokea mwaliko upande huu. Wale ambao hawakuweza kufanikiwa kupata invitation ama mwaliko, wanaomba waweze kukaa pale upande mwingine wa pavilion ili tuweze kuwa na usawa katika uwakilishi wa kila graduates kwenye hafla hii ya siku ya leo, ikiwa ni hafla kubwa.
Halo. Yes. Wale wako na kazi majuu, mkalie hapa mbele. Wale wako na kazi majuu, kalia kwa hii line ya mbele, the first row. Others sit according to the labels. If you are working abroad, we are lucky. Sit on the front row. Check on the labels. Check on the labels. Building, please just have the first row, followed by the second group. Here is applied science, diploma applied science level 6, applied science, Applied Science level 6, you are supposed to be seated here. I think this is the new arrangement. Applied Science. Applied Science. According to the labels. Kuna labels. Don't sit as there were some changes. Mbele, row, the first row for those who are working abroad. Electrical diploma wote. Electrical diploma. Civil engineering pale. Electrical engineering. And then followed by where I am standing, ICT. And then we also have here diploma in library or liberal studies level 6 and level 6 alone. Liberal studies and ICT. On the opposite, hospitality and tourism level 6 or diploma. Here we are, level 6 or diploma. Hospitality and tourism engineering diploma, and automotive, mechanical engineering, mechatronics level 6 diploma. Here you are. Applied nuko mbele ilichenjiwa the opposite. Sio certificate wako hapa.
Tukiwa tunaendelea bado kujipanga kuketi. Tukiwa tunaendelea kujipanga kuketi. Nakumbushwa kuambia kwamba siku ya leo ukiwa una post picha zako kwenye mtandao.
Certificates. Come closer here.
Ukiwa una post picha kwenye mtandao, kumbuka kutag TTNP.
Mechanical engineering level 5. Hospitality level 5. Nyuma hapa ni all level 5 and craft. Mechatronics level 5. Artisan electrical level 3 and solar installation. Artisan electrical level 3 and solar installation level 3. Supply chain and human resource. Supply chain and human resource level 5 and ICT level 5. Science lab and lab technology certificate in science lab level and level 5s, and agricultural sustainable agriculture science lab level 5, SARD level 5 and SLT level 5. Here you are. Applied Science certificate wote. Diploma in mechanical engineering and automotive. ICT level 6 and diploma, be seated here. So the level 5s wote and level 4 and level 3 mkue behind pale, nitawaonyesha mahali mtaka. Yes. Nini? Liberal level ama diploma? Hapa somewhere here. Liberal. Okay, watu wa liberal mko wapi?
Liberal mko hapa.
Mko hapa. Can you give room for there's some group coming? Liberal. Stay. All level 5 and craft and level 4s murudi nyuma pale na level 3. We shall settle you on the far end. Level 5s and level 4s and level 3 remain behind here. You will get a place here. Yes. Certificate hospitality. Hospitality and tourism certificate. Can you raise up your hands where you are? Hospitality and tourism certificate. Raise up your hands. Raise up your hand. Where are you? There. There. Look for your colleagues. Hospitality and tourism. Food and beverage. Tour guide. ICT diplomas wote wako mbele.
Applied science certificate iko
kwa hapa. Applied science certificate. Sustainable agriculture science lab. Give space for your colleague. Give space for your colleague. Level? What's that?
Sioni ICT level 4. Unaona diploma?
Kombele pale. Kwa hapo si mbele hii side diploma. Yes. Mwingine wakalia hapa. Aya, mwende pale. Hata hizi zile viti zingine msongeshe. Empty seats. Hospitality mkuje na ile side nyingine. And tourism. Hospitality and tourism come through the other end. There is some seats on the far end. Hospitality level 5 and certificate come through the other end.
Thank you my co-MC Mr. Kibet. Tunapoendelea kujipanga, wazazi tunakumbushwa. Wazazi wale ambao tumekaa kwenye hizi tents, mnaomba wale wenye wamekaa kule nyuma, njooni tu occupy hizi seats za hapa mbele ili wale wengine wakija waweze kuketi huko nyuma. Wazazi wale ambao wameketi kule nyuma, tafadhali mnaombwa mje mchukue hizi viti. Haya, baada ya graduates kuketi, ningependa kukaribisha YCS. The YCS choir, popote mlipo, njooni muendelee kujiandaa. Kwa hivyo muda wote kuanzia sasa, wageni wetu watakuwa wanaingia na tutakuwa tunaanza rasmi, hamtaweza kupata nafasi nyingine.
Yes, can you move?
So to the choirs, the YCS, the SDA and CU, mnaomba muweze kufika. YCS ndio mtaanza.
Plumbing, watu wa plumbing na certificate building.
Alafu hao wengine tutakuwa tunawaita wanapofika.
Haya, kana hawa. Make a line.
YCS group, popote mlipo, get ready.
RPL.
In the next 2 minutes.
You know that you are an RPL?
In the next 1 minute, nyinyi ndio mtakuwa mnaingia jukwani.
Recognition of prior learning, RPL. RPL. Can you raise up your hand if you are an RPL? Those who qualified through RPL, raise up your hand wherever you are. We have some colleagues here.
Yeah.
Okay. There was another fellow. Can you just come closer here? The RPL level 4. I think level 4 and level 3. Hospitality level 4.
Haya, naarifiwa YCS wako tayari. The YCS choir wako tayari, lakini kabla niwaite, ningependa nikumbushe all the graduates na watu wote ambao wameweza kujiunga nasi siku ya leo.
Hospitality.
Wale ambao watakuwa wanapiga picha na kupost katika mtandao, tungependa kuwaomba muweze kutaga our social media handles. Wale wanapost katika Instagram, our social media handle pale Instagram ni TTNP official. Wale ambao wako katika mtandao wa TikTok, TTNP official. Wale ambao wako katika mtandao wa X, TTNP_official. Alafu wale ambao watakuwa na post kwenye Facebook, remember to tag Taita Taveta National Polytechnic.
Level 3 and RPL level 3. RPL, you sit according to the level you are in. Level 3. I think you electrical level 4. Tuko na level 4 kweli? Electrical level 4. Craft electrical. No, can level 5.
Aya, okay, at this moment allow me now to welcome the YCS choir. The YCS choir
level 5 electrical.
Popote mlipo,
raise up your hand.
Njooni jukwani, nafasi ni yenu.
Level 5 electrical. Level 5 electrical. And then RPL electrical.
Leo ni furaha, shangwe na furaha. Wacha tufurahi, sote tufurahi. Haikuwa rahisi tufike leo.
Tourism management level 6. I mean diplomas or level 6. Mko wapi?
Another information to all the graduates ambao hawakuweza kuattend jana. Jana tulikuwa na rehearsal. Kwa wale ambao hawakuweza kufika, tuliwakumbusha kwamba at this level haturuhusiwi kuwa na hizo kofia za graduation, sababu PS pia akiwa hatatarajia tuwe nazo. Kwa hivyo kama uliweza kuja na yako, iweke vizuri. Baada ya hapo utaweza kuitumia kwa kupiga picha na mambo mengine na kumbukumbu nyingi. Kwa hivyo kama umekuja na kofia yako ya graduation, kindly kwa hii venue utaiweka mbali kidogo, alafu baada ya hapo unaweza ukaitumia. Wakati huu sasa, acha niwakaribishe YCS choir waweze kuingia jukwani. YCS, nafasi ni yenu.
Kama ukupata booklet and you are here, I want can you see Mr. Grui? Mr. Grui is with me here. Kama ukupata booklet, watu wa tourism management level 6 mko wapi? Tourism management, sit in one line. Sit in one line and closer to one another. You need to do some reshuffle. Mtaitwa pamoja. If you are diploma in tourism management, sit. Ama mkuja hapa, ama kama kuna wengine pale, rudi. Wewe ni rudi, kuja hapa. Wewe ingia huko. Level 6 tourism management. Let me just begin the arrangement. Building technology. Building technology.
Vile vile inakumbushwa kwa wale ambao hawakuweza kupata booklets za graduation, pale nyuma katika entrance, pale nyuma wa hema ile, ukifika pale utaweza kupata your booklets. In the meantime, tukiendelea kushughulikia mambo ya Taveta National Polytechnic,
building technology.
Kwa wale ambao waliweza kupata mwaliko, mnaombwa kindly usikae kule nyuma sana. Occupy kiti yote ambayo iko mbele yako.
Watu wa SIDA.
To our dear parents, Kindly make sure you occupy the front seats so that we can have arrangement, we can have order. Another thing I'm being reminded, the guests or the parents on this side, the guardians and parents on this side, ni wale ambao walipata mwaliko. Kama moja, tungeomba tuwe na representation ambaye mwenye amealikwa, alafu hao wengine wote kuna nafasi upande wa juu pale pavilion, wataweza kupata nafasi pale waweze kujiunga nasi. Lakini upande huu, it's only to the invited guardians and parents for the graduates.
Business. For business, begin from accountancy, applied science, craft certificate. Mko wapi? Na level 5s. Wako pale. Business administration. After business administration, business management ikirudi hivi. Business administration mko wapi? Business administration. Up. Diploma in accountancy followed by business administration. And then business management. You should be in one line now, Natasha. And cooperative management. You should occupy the two roles. Mahali walikuweko accountants wako wapi? Diploma in accountants. Yes. Uko pale. Diploma in accountants. And then business business administration. Business administration. Kuja mbele pale. Business administration. Business management, accountant, business administration and business management, human resource and project management. Once you are seated, minimize the movement. Yes, applied science certificate. Chancellor book. Side gani? Applied science certificate. Applied science certificate. Applied science certificate Chancellor. Pale. Yeah, pale. Please yourself. Office administration level 5. Raise up your hands where you are. Office administration. Kama wewe si wa office administration na watu ambao applied science here. Applied science certificate. Enda mbele. Enda kiti hapa na uende kule. Applied science certificate ni yako hapa. Yote. Hata kama ni yako ya jana. Luka. Luka na unufuate. Hapa ila. Kama wezi wa supply chain na nyuma kidogo. Wa ila ili. If you are applied certificate na uko pale nyuma, unifuate. Social work diploma wako mbele. Applied science yako hapa.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, YCS.
1, 2.
Check.
2.
Applied science, applied biology, analytical chemistry. Diplomas should be on the
Next on
level
stage.
6 should be behind.
Next on stage itakuwa ni CU, the Christian Union Choir ndo atakuwa anaingia stage next.
Analytical chemistry.
But in the meantime,
diplomas.
Kuna some announcements from the registrar. Anataka kuongea na graduates kidogo.
Wale wa applied biology make one line.
Keyboardist utangoja kidogo. Karibu madam. Check.
Kidogo.
1, 2.
Good morning, graduates. Graduates and who are our guests today. Congratulations. Secondly, I want to make a humble request. Kindly, let's not have anyone with a cape in the graduation pavilion. Naomba tafadhali kusiwe na mtu amevaa kofia ya aina yeyote hapa ndani. Tafadhali. Baada ya graduation, tukimaliza sherehe hii hapa rasmi, utaruhusiwa kufanya vile unataka kwa ajili ya kujifurahisha. Sawa sawa? So kindly let's not have anyone coming in akiwa amevaa kofia. Wale ambao wanakuja baadaye, tafadhali tuwaambie hivyo wasije wakatuharibia sherehe yetu. I can see one person with a cape. Tafadhali. I can see someone with a cape. Na naongea kuhusu kofia. And then naomba vile mmekaa kama department, tumieni booklet tu vile mmefuatana. Itafanya video zenu zitatoka vizuri sana. Kama huyu ndio ako mbele yako, wacha aitwe yeye, alafu wewe mfuatane hivyo mkisimama. Mtafanya video yenu ikae vizuri. It is just a matter of a department. Yeah. So mkichanganya hivyo, mtu atakuwa anasimama huku, mwingine amesimama huko, mwingine, you will look very disorganized. So angalia tu ni nani wa kwanza, unamweka hapo, wewe unafuata hivyo hivyo. It will be very smart. Hata wajukuu wako watakufurahia kwa kuwa mtu organized. Thank you very much and I wish you a very successful day.
Thank you. Now on stage, next on stage, the CU choir. CU choir, kindly. Let's take the shortest time possible. Any moment from now, we'll be starting our event for today. Wakati wote kuanzia sasa tutakuwa tunaanza rasmi hafla yetu ya siku ya leo. Kwa hivyo wale ambao wamewekwa kwenye program, kindly. In the meantime, before the guests wafike, njooni tuweze kumalizana ili muweze kupata hiyo nafasi. The CU choir.
Mkala.
Kama amefanya kwako, naomba usimame. Pole pole tuwe pamoja.
amefanya Mungu, amefanya Mungu, ona amefanya Mungu, amefanya Mungu, amefanya Mungu, amefanya Mungu, ona amefanya Are you dancing the what? Wesaweka shangwe na vigelegele. Are you dancing? Are you dancing? Are you dancing? Weka vigelegele kwa Yesu. Sema ona amefanya Mungu. Amefanya Mungu. Amefanya Mungu. Amefanya Mungu.
Check 1 2.
Amefanya Mungu. Weza shangilia Yesu kwa mara nyingine tena. Ebeneza, umenitoa mbali. Ebeneza, bado watembea nami. Ebeneza, umenitoa mbali. Milele Bwana, nitakuamini. Milele Bwana, nitakuamini. Kama amekutoa mbali, unaweza shangilia Yesu. Bado watembea. Ebeneza, haya milele Bwana, tembea nami. Ebeneza, umenitoa mbali. Milele Bwana, nitakuamini.
Lakini leo nimekuwa kweli.
Sote kwa pamoja.
Amefanya Yesu. Amefanya. Yesu amefanya. Weka mikono amefanya.
Tucheze kwa pamoja, kila mtu wapi shangwe, nderemo na vifijo wewe. Haya, peperusha mikono juu, peperusha mikono juu, kila mtu. Kama unajua ni Yesu amefanya, wapi kelele? Hivyo sasa.
Yesu amefanya.
Watu wa kijiji hawaamini, si ndio?
Bwana amenibariki, naruka kama tai.
Naruka kama tai.
Bwana amenibariki, naruka kama tai.
Naruka kama tai.
Aseruka kama tai.
Haya,
Ruka kama tai.
Naruka kama tai.
Aseruka kama tai. Kama tai. Ruka kama tai. Kama tai.
Kama tai. Anatupa mguu. Anatikisa mikono.
Tikisa mikono. Tikisa mikono.
haya, chini. Wapi kelele, shangwe na asanteni sana, see you. Tukimalizia
tukizunguka kwenye kiti cha enzi tutaimba hosana.
Tukimalizia kwa sababu ya wakati.
Kule mbinguni tutaimba hosana.
Tuwapigie makofi jamani, tuwapigie makofi. Let's appreciate you.
Tutaimba hosana. Tutasalimiana kule mbinguni.
Tukielekea kuketi, tukimalizia. Tukielekea kuketi. Thank you. Jamani, tuwapigie makofi wanapoenda kuketi. Let's appreciate them. Thank you very much. Wanaitwa CU. Ndani ya institution huwa kuna CU inafanyika each and every Sunday hapo ndani ya amphitheater. Ndio hao umeona vitu zenye wanafanya. Kwa hivyo wazazi, mkileta wanafunzi huku bado wanaendelea kukuzwa kwa njia ya kumtukuza Yesu, si ndio? Tuwapigie tena CU makofi jamani. Makofi mazuri. Haya, asanteni. Kufikia hapo sasa, DJ utacheza ngoma kidogo tukiendelea kuangalia kama tuna wakati ili tuweze kuleta
So without further ado, I want to see those teams, because already you are already through with the entertainment, I'm told. Unfortunately, I was not around to pick out those items that we can present to our chief guest, the outstanding items. We already so the choral verse and Mwasindika dance, you'll be near here. I don't know where you are, because when I call you, I don't want to see people coming from far. Where are you? The choral verse? Yeah, we must be very prepared, because the moment the procession is here, we shall just move. We shall not afford to waste any minute, because once the procession is here, we expect this ceremony to take at most 100 minutes, and that is how we have prepared ourselves. I mean, that is the entrance. When you'll be going out, the exit is gate B. We have a gate towards the scripture mission compound the other side, and our students know it. Please, they'll show you, so that we avoid having jams at the gate. So we have an entry and exit. Kindly let us observe that. Otherwise, I still welcome any entertainers as we wait for the procession. Our parents and guardians, you are most welcome.
Thank you. That was the Deputy Principal in charge of administration at Taita Taveta National Polytechnic, who is also the official MC of the event. Tutakuwa tunasaidiana na yeye. So in the meantime, because our guests are yet to arrive at the venue, ningependa kuitia msanii mmoja, Latizo Lamar, popote ulipo, get ready. Uje utupigie ngoma yako moja. Inaweza tufikisha jioni. Boeka. Mnataka aje? Kuna watu wanapenda mapiano. Hebu tu test one. Gotia mitambo, lakini wanazidi kurekebisha. Vile tunawakumbusha to all the graduates, kindly wale ambao wamepiga picha watakuwa na post katika mitandao. Remember to tag our social media handles at Instagram and TikTok. Una tag TTNP official. DJ
Baruku, shadow si loud, Ibombo. Oble. Azanga. Oble.
Yule wa madam zangu
Shikilia. Check 1 2. Since our to entertainment ni kama bado hawako ready, itabidi sisi wenyewe tujientertain, si ndio? Nataka kuona kila department ikijiwakilisha, sawa? Tucheze ngoma gani? Hiyo tu. Sio siaka. Hiyo tu. Ni sawa. Tuanze na watu wa applied science. Watu wa applied science msimame. DJ Guza, unawachezea 30 seconds, wana dance, unaingia next department. Watu wa applied science wako wapi? Inua mikono juu. Mikono juu. Watu wa applied science. Haya, wakilisha department yako. Wako hapa mbele. Haya, we Donjo, twende. Ni siku yenu leo, lazima pia nyinyi mjiburudishe, si ndio? Haya, twende. Piga. Simona vile inafaa ikuwe. Mona 1 2 3, si ndio? Haya, next department, mainjinia, watu wa building and civil engineering. Simama. Haya, waonyeshe vile inafaa kuwa. Waya master ni mmoja, alafu sound. Hapo tu mahali mko, msikuje mbele. Siaka. Haya, inaenda kuisha. Dojo, malizia. Ngoja kidogo DJ. Kumbe hii department ndio iko na former president Mr. Sifa Stephen. Haya, karibu. Next unaingia department gani? Wanabiashara, business department. On behalf of TTNP fraternity, waonyeshe vile inafaa kuwa. Simama. Naona the former CS education Ibrako hapo. Haya, wacha tuwaone. Na itodi wenu wako hapa, naona msimwangushe. Wenye wanajua kuimba tuimbe pamoja. Sema hivi ati rudia tena, sema. Alafu ama tapa mtalala. Leo ndio finali Sema ati DJ usikwe bias, shikilie, imetosha. Wapigieni makofi, hawa kwa sawa hawa. Yeah, tunaenda to the next department. Gani? Watu hospitality and tourism, wapi kelele? Haya, ndio hiyo basi. Hii tutawachezea sana, sawa Wale wanaoingianga TikTok, ingia live pale, take a selfie, ukipost una tag TTNP official. Twende, sema. Ati sing and say. Weka dance. Ati naso mwambie. Yeah. We DJ, shikilia kwanza, msiketi. Hapa naona kuna mchanganyiko. Mtafanya tusielewane, si ndio? Kwanza watu wa tourism kaeni chini, watu wa hospitality wasimame. Watu wa tourism kae, alafu next ni nyinyi. Hospitality pale nyuma kidogo. DJ Guza. Guza kidogo wa DJ. Wacha tuone nani wanawakilisha zaidi. Weka ngoma neutral. Weka ngoma neutral, si ndio? Ngoma haziwezi kuwa zimeisha. Unataka kusikia repete kuemerged walikuwa separate. So sasa hii kuna vile wanafeel wacha kila department wapige alafu tena tutamalizia. Haya ladies, unafunika uso, unafanya nini? Haya funika uso. Twende. Funika uso.
And if you hear these and then go on your back, go on your knees, baby, shake it to the
What hospitality?
Turn out the bass to the max, please just rewind.
Siwaoni twende. Wewe wanaume wasifunike uso. Madem peke yao. Ladies, do the challenge. Twende. Sawa DJ. Wapige makofi. Next ingia kwa tourism sasa. The former tourism department. Mnataka ngoma gani? Yoyote yenye itawekwa mtacheza. Haya sawa DJ. CEO. Next. Anaitwa DJ Tieska. Tieska. Wamesema CEO. Hiyo iko sawa Haya, tourism wenye walifanya the next exam bado ikiitwa tourism department, wacha wawakilishe sasa. Utajuaje ana graduate? Haya tourism weka madoido. Haya tuingie to the next department. Watu wa liberal studies. Shika. Tieska. Hawa ndio wadosi wetu, si ndio? Tuko hapa kwa ajili yao. Mnataka ngoma gani? Wanajiamini, wanasema wanataka siaka. Ona wanaume wote wamegeuka. Haya wachezee siaka. Tunamalizia. Unajua nani anapiga kelele sana? Simama tena wakuone, Madam Fadhili Lilian. Tuliserve na yeye in the Student Governing Council in the year 2023. She served at the CS Internal Affairs. Tumpigie makofi jamani. Haya DJ, next department tunaingia kwa watu wa mambo ya stima. Wanafaa kuwa mahali hapo. Simama Gidi. Unasimama na screwdriver. Ama ni tester. Sama na tester. Haya weka dance kila mtu. Lele. Haya ndio hiyo. Mumeshtuka ama mmepigwa shock? Ni haya ndio imeanza tena basi. Watu electric. Tunaguzia tu tukingojea the guests wafike, si ndio? Haya tunaingia to the next department. Watu wa ICT and Informatics department. Watu wa ICT wapi kelele? Ukisimama. Shika kidogo. Nimejua mbona kuna kichwa ngumu hapo. Mnataka ngoma gani basi? Wakadinali. Confirmation ama gani? Sio wakadinali, muda mjui.
Moyo fala kafeja kitajwa kumpi. Nitapedia nusa uplay.
Haya, weka dance. Anza na kugonga.
Niko na
go
to the next one.
Tosha. Clear. I think tunaenda sasa to the last department. Mechanical and Automotive Engineering Department. Wapi kelele hao wakisimama my DJ?
Enemies, follow me, give me that energy. You never know me, don't give me no apology. With jealousy, till me go overseas. Never know this. Let me win. In this economy, there are table for me before my enemies, so they can see I'm living in my prophecy. Never know. Oh,
kama unajua ya enemies za safari, kila mtu acheze. Zunguka. Kila mtu. Haya, ukikanyaga
to welcome you to our second graduation ceremony. We are especially honored by the presence of our chief guest, Dr. Esther Dharamoria, PhD, CBS, the Principal Secretary, State Department for Technical and Vocational Education and Training, whose steadfast leadership continues to drive the transformation of technical and vocational education in Kenya. To our graduates, today we celebrate you. Congratulations on reaching this remarkable milestone. As a governing council, we remain committed to building an agile, accountable, innovative, and financially sustainable polytechnic that continues to respond to the evolving needs of Kenya and the global economy. Effective governance is not merely about oversight, it is about providing strategic direction, safeguarding institutional integrity, managing risk, and ensuring that every decision made today secures stronger institutions for future generations. Our commitment to excellence is reflected not only in our vision, but also is measurable in measurable results. We are proud that the Polytechnic was ranked 9th among all TVET institutions in Kenya in the latest performance contracting evaluation, maintaining its position among the country's top 10 institutions for the second consecutive financial year. While we take pride in our achievements, we are even more excited about the future. The rapidly changing world of our work demands institutions that anticipate change rather than react to it. Our strategic focus is therefore centered on expanding digital transformation, strengthening industry partnerships, promoting applied research and innovation, commercializing institutional expertise, embracing green technologies, and producing graduates who are globally competitive while remaining locally relevant. As technological disruption accelerates across every sector, our responsibility extends beyond preparing students for the jobs of today. We must equip them for occupations that are still emerging. This demands continuous curriculum review, investment in digital infrastructure, artificial intelligence, automation, entrepreneurship, research, and innovation. It is within this context that the successful implementation of competency-based education and training, CBET, has become central to our institutional strategy. By focusing on practical competencies, industry collaboration, and learner-centered training, CBET ensures that our graduates possess the knowledge, technical skills, adaptability, and professional values required to thrive in a dynamic and rapidly evolving labor market. Looking ahead, the Governing Council remains steadfast in its commitment to positioning Taita Taveta National Polytechnic among Africa's leading centers of technical, vocational education and training excellence. We shall continue investing in strengthening strategic partnerships, a culture that has placed us as the best performing dual training TVET institution. Continuously, we shall embrace innovation, expand access, and build an institution that remains responsive to the aspirations of our learners, industry, and the nation. You now become partners in national development. You are entering a world where success will increasingly depend not only on technical competence, but also on adaptability, ethical leadership, innovation, collaboration, and lifelong learning. Professionals who combine skills with integrity and who embrace change with confidence. Carry the name of Taita Taveta National Polytechnic with pride. Let your competence open doors and your character leave a lasting legacy. The world needs not only people who can do the job, but men and women who will lead with courage, serve with humility, and inspire positive change wherever they go. Once again, congratulations, the class of 2026. We look forward to celebrating the difference you will make in your community like you, not simply to fill jobs, but to create opportunities, strengthen communities, and build a more prosperous and inclusive future generations to come. God bless you. God bless Taita Taveta Polytechnic, and God bless Kenya. And I have a few remarks to, if you allow me, Madam PS, Dr. Esther Dhara Moria. We want to acknowledge and appreciate the support by the State Department of TVET by deploying the teen trainers and of TVET trainers. While the trainer shortage remains acute, the new deployed trainers will lower the Polytechnic's wage bill. Number two, we know the good performance following the performance contracts evaluation for the financial year 2025-2026. The Polytechnic was ranked 9th among all TVET institutions in Kenya. And number three, on solarization of the Polytechnic so as to harness green energy and significantly lower the cost of electricity, we are at the tendering stage and the bids have been received. And number 4, on dual TVET, the Polytechnic continues to partner with industry, and this has ensured that our trainees acquire first-hand industry experience, making them industry ready upon graduation. The Polytechnic was ranked as the overall champion at implementing dual training. And lastly, number 5, income generating activities. The Polytechnic continues to explore alternative sources of income. The water purification plant, which you visited this morning, is going to boost internally generated revenue alongside our bakery, poultry, driving school, catering and conferencing services, among others. But that doesn't mean we do not have few challenges, Madam PS. So we have a few challenges that I would like to bring to your attention. Number 1, we have shortage, we still have shortage of trainers. Number 2, we have inadequate workshops and laboratories. Our new tuition block is incomplete and it requires an additional 2 new floors. Our Savoy Hotel, where we had breakfast this morning, also remains incomplete and requires an additional 2 new floors as well. Water shortage. The Polytechnic heavily relies on the piped water, which is quite expensive and not always available. And lastly, number 4, hostels remain inadequate, but we remain hopeful, Madam PS, of the fulfillment of His Excellency, the President, who promised a 1,000 capacity hostel under the affordable housing program. Once more, thank you so much, and may the Lord bless you all. And because of the time factor, I will take this opportunity to introduce the governing council members, both the outgoing and the incoming. Please may you be upstanding where you are. Okay, maybe we just wave at the team that is with us here today. Asanteni sana.
Madam PS, with your permission, I am supported by a team of staff in this Polytechnic that I did not recognize. I have to recognize them for the efforts they put in this institution. So with your permission, Madam PS, allow me to introduce the Polytechnic staff before we progress with the program. So all our staff of the Polytechnic, both those in the training side as well as in the non-training side, kindly stand. The PS, wave to the PS, kindly. So these are my foot soldiers, as you tell us, Madam. They helped me to run this institution. Thank you very much. At this juncture, therefore, I'll call upon our TVET Regional Director to make his remarks and take the program from there. Thank you.
To our chief guest, the Principal Secretary, State Department for TVET, Dr. Sarah Dhara Moria. Dr. Esther Dhara Moria. Thank you for that correction. Our MP who has just joined us, riding on protocols already established. Amjaboni. Graduate mpo. Graduate hoye. Graduation tunayo ama hatuna? I'm happy to hear that. Just before I continue, I want to recognize my colleague directors from Nairobi who are here with us. Kindly, all officials from Nairobi, we have the KNQA. Kindly, all of you stand up from behind me here. Dr. Kanyi, just come over and you're going to say one word on their behalf, please. Dr. Kanyi is not in the program, but I think he is one of our senior directors that we rely upon so much. Karibu.
Thank you. Thank you, Bwana Omai, our chief guest, Madam PS, and all distinguished guests, the Taita National Polytechnic fraternity, graduates, good morning. Yes, my name is Joseph Kanyi. I'm a director of Taveta in charge of industrial linkages and dual training at the ministry headquarters. As my colleague has said, we are excited to be at Taita Taveta National Polytechnic today, just 2 years after it was upgraded to a national technic. And we can see brilliant, bright faces of young Kenyans graduating. I just have one word for you, that this is just the beginning. When you go out there, don't sleep on your skills. With the skills alone, without working, using them, you remain the way you are. So when you go out there, don't allow yourself to go backwards. You need to move forward. Utilize the skills you have acquired in this National Polytechnic. Make use of them. Be hardworking. Be a person who ensures quality. If you are good, you'll be traced. If you start by doing a good job, wherever you get a good job, wherever you get a job, do it well. Do it quickly. Do it with precision. Then you'll be traced, and that is how industries grow. Last night, I was listening to the founder of the Family Bank in one of these gadgets that we have nowadays where you get stories. So I just bumped on a story by the founder of the Family Bank, and he said he was inspired by an article he read in 1961 when he was only 18 years old, which said all the big corporations, all the big companies you see, the Safaricoms of this world, the Equity Banks of this world, and every other big company you have seen, they were all started by individuals. They were all started by individuals. So look at yourself and see yourself a founder of a big corporation that will create thousands of jobs for Kenyans and even for the world. And God will bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kanyi, for those remarks. I'm going to read my speech in the sake of saving on time. It is my distinct pleasure and honor to welcome you all to the second graduation ceremony of Taita Taveta National Polytechnic. Today is one of those special occasions that reminds us why we invest so much in Tibet, training and skills development. It is a day of celebration, gratitude and hope. A day when years of hard work, sacrifice and determination are rewarded. As I look around this magnificent gathering, I cannot help but notice the different smiles in this tent and outside. The graduates are smiling because they have successfully completed their training. New query. The parents are smiling even more broadly because the long journey of paying fees, buying tools, and meeting your financial obligations has finally reached this important milestone. Our trainers are smiling because at least for today, no one is asking for an extension to submit an assignment or practical report. And I suspect photographers are the happiest of all because today everyone wants just one more photograph. Is it true? On behalf of the regional Taveta office, I warmly welcome each and every one of you to the Taita Taveta National Polytechnic. Our deepest appreciation goes to our chief guest, Dr. Esther Moria, the PS, State Department for Tibet. Madam PS, your presence today is a great honor to this institution and to the entire Tibet fraternity. Your visionary leadership continues to strengthen technical and vocational education in Kenya by championing quality training, competency-based education and training, digital transformation, innovation, industry partnership, and skills that respond to the needs of our economy. We sincerely thank you for finding time in your demanding schedule to celebrate this important milestone with us. Ladies and gentlemen, graduation ceremonies are a unique occasion. They remind us that success is never achieved alone. Every graduate seated before us today represents the collective effort of many people, starting with the governing council, the principal, the management, trainers, and the support staff. Thank you all for dedication and professionalism. You have not only equipped these graduates with the technical competencies, but also nurtured discipline, resilience, and confidence to face the future. To our parents and guardians, today is your graduation too. Thank you for believing in these graduates. Thank you for encouraging them during difficult moments and for making sacrifices that often went unnoticed. Your investment has produced graduates who are ready to make meaningful contribution to the society. And now to our graduates, congratulations. Today you will receive more than a certificate or a diploma. You will receive a vote of confidence from your institution and from your country. That qualification represents knowledge you have gained, the practical skills you have mastered, the values you have embraced, and the responsibilities you now carry. Whether you trained in engineering, ICT, hospitality, building technology, or any other, remember that Kenya needs your skill now more than ever. Our nation is looking to young people like you to drive innovation, strengthen industries, create employment, and solve the challenges facing our communities. Actually, I might also add that I read somewhere that sometimes we release you into the market, and when you as graduates reach that market, the market is very keen and very quick to ask you who invited you here. What should be your response? Tell the market that the market requires you more than you need it. Because the skills that you have, the competencies that you have achieved, is actually going to make changes in the very many small industries that we have in this particular country. You are going to change them from employing one person to employing very many people. And those of you who do not business, then it calls upon us as trainers to do something about what we are training you. True or false? Tuko pamoja hapo? Are you going to do that? I will be following up on that. Although my office is in Mombasa, I will be coming around just to find out, all of you, yeah, have you been doing that or not? And with those many and few remarks, I wish to call our ACC, who is representing the county commissioner, to come and address you. Thank you.
Thank you. Our chief guest, Dr. Esther Moria, All protocols observed. I'm Jambo tena. My name is Peter Motiso. I'm a senior SCC. I'm representing our county commissioner, Madam Linda Okola. Madam, with your permission, allow me to introduce members of the sub-county and county security teams who are here. Kindly stand up, be upstanding, please. We have the OSPD, Mr. Shiundu, and we have the prisons commander, Bwana Munguti. Karibuni. I take this opportunity to congratulate each and every one of the graduates today. Congratulations, Kongole, for the achievement that you've achieved today. Let it be a milestone in your life. You've done this with the resilience, with hard work, and we wish you well in your endeavors in the future. Let these diplomas that are awarded to you before today be a stepping stone. They should not be the last door you knock. Please go for the degrees, for the master, even the PhDs. Then you shall succeed in life. I also take this opportunity to wish you well in life. Be determined. Discipline is very critical, is paramount as you continue with our day-to-day activities. Without many remarks, I take this opportunity, our chief guest, to introduce our member of parliament for Undanyi, Mheshimiwa Mwashako. Kindly, you can come and make your remarks. Kindly, sir. Briefly.
Our chief guest, PS Esther, Dr. Esther, the principal of this institution, the council chair and members, trainers, graduates, parents and guests. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Assalamu alaikum. Leo nina furaha sana kuwa na nafasi ya kuja ama kualikwa kuja kusema maneno machache, sana sana maneno ya kuwapongeza wale ambao wamefanikiwa kumaliza masomo yao na kufika siku ya graduation. PS, first let me take this opportunity on behalf of all the members of parliament of this county to welcome you to Taita Taveta County. I am here in my personal capacity as a member of parliament Undanyi constituency, but also I am here representing my colleagues, in particular the MP Voi, Mheshimiwa Engineer Chome. They are not with us. I have spoken to him and my colleagues, but I told them that personally I'll come because I have a special attachment to Taita Taveta National Polytechnic. For those who have never met, I am a member of Parliament Undanyi. My name is Danson Mwashako. I have a fond memories of how far this institution has come from. Madam PS, I once served here as a BOG member for 9 years. That is 3 terms. From the year 2008 up to 2017, I was a BOG member here, and I was the youngest. By the time I became a member of the board in 2008, I think my first letter was signed by Minister Ongeri, if I'm not mistaken, those days. And I served here with the principal then was Mr. Mwabaza. After that, then in 2017, when the good people of Undanyi elected me as the member of parliament, I had to step aside. So I did not offer myself for any other position. I didn't want to continue as a member of the board. In fact, I think the rules did not allow a sitting member of parliament to sit in the board. So then the institution was not as big as it is today. I was telling the people I came with, there's a day we had a graduation here, and we had tents. And then we had some very bad winds, kikulukulu, and the tents, all tents went down. And the graduation ceremony ended prematurely because then we could not continue. That was then. I think that was 2012, 2013, then when we were still CIT. So today when I came in and I found this magnificent mega tent, I realized that this is no longer the institution we knew. This is another level. indeed, this is a national polytechnic. So congratulations to the TTNP fraternity. Thank you so much for PS and the government for giving us this charter 2 years ago. And as we gather here today, we want to celebrate the success of not only our student, but we want also to celebrate the success of the institution, because we've made milestones. And as a county, as a leadership of this county, we are excited that this institution is making serious milestones. Chief guest, when I was coming here, I just reflected about many things, but because of time, I'll just say 2 things. One is to congratulate the graduates. Today we are here because of you, because you have chosen the path of training, you have chosen the path of education. Today we are gathered here to celebrate this achievement that you have trailed to this day. And as we celebrate you, I was just pondering and thinking, I know there's a lot of hope, there's a lot of excitement even in parents that you guys find something meaningful to do after today's graduation. And it is my prayer that each and every graduate here today will find something to do. It's my prayer that those that are seeking employment will find employment. But those that want to start employing others, those that want to be creative, those of you who want to start your own businesses, may God give you, that understanding, whatever you need, so that then you can become employers. Of course, all of us will not get employed, but I want to beseech most of us, when you get out from this day, become an employer. Think through what you've learned and make it, start earning from it without just getting employed by somebody else. But as I did that, I also wanted to challenge the graduates. This is not the end of learning. This is not the end of training. This is not the end of education. We have very good example of students who have been here, and today they have scaled the heights. Some of them are professors. I have a very good example, Madam PS, of a lady who did a certificate here many years ago, not so many years ago because she's still a young lady, called Pauline Mwabili, and I know the brother today is graduating, who started here with a certificate course, and today as we speak, she's doing her PhD from CIT before even became TTNP. Today she's doing a PhD. So this should not be the end. Let's recognize our governor who is walking in. Karibu His Excellency, makofi kwa His Excellency the Governor. Karibu sana Dr. Andrew Mwadime, our Governor Taita Taveta County. Karibu sana His Excellency. Makofi tena jamani wanapokaa. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, His Excellency, for joining us. Yes, so what I was saying is, this should not be the end of your learning. We should indeed think through, make sure that this is not the end. There are people here who started a certificate and then they're doing PhDs. We'd like to get most of you getting to the next level of your degrees. Go forward and do your masters and go forward and do your PhD. Because learning never ends, learning never ceases. But to the community of trainers, congratulations. CIT and TTNP, you guys have come a long way. I know the input you put, we do not recognize you guys enough. But the many hours you put to make sure that these students get the best of the trainings. So we want to say thank you for what you're doing. We may not be here every time to pat your back, but I want to say we do appreciate from the principal up. Just take our appreciations, because we are very proud and happy of what's happening here. Madam PS, as I conclude, I want to commend our government, because we've seen some very huge investments in the areas of TVET and technical training. We want to commend it, but we want to ask that they can do more. There was a time, Madam PS, we had a serious confusion when parents could not understand how much fees need to be paid to student learning here at TTNP. The time we used to have fees at 67,000. Then something came around and it was changed to I think 35,000 per module or something like that. Then parents knew that they're paying another 100,000 plus per year. So it was a total confusion. But I want to thank you, Madam PS, because under your leadership, we've seen things now come back to normal a bit. We are now more sure of how much fees we need to pay for students who are learning under TVET. So that leadership that you've offered, to bring to cure that confusion that was there, Madam PS. We want to appreciate you, but more we want to say that more investment may be required, in particular in this institution, because as you've seen, I know there's a huge cry, and I don't know whether the principal you mentioned it about it. I know this issue does not have even a bus. A whole Taita Taveta National Polytechnic. Hawa wanafunzi hawana hata gari ya kuwapeleka nje kufanya mambo ambayo yanastahilika kufanyika. So mimi ombi langu Madam PS, kama leo kabla urudi Nairobi, unaweza sema tu kwamba tutapata Scania hapa. Tutapata Scania hapa. Ili sasa hii shule ama hii college kweza college kama zile zingine. Imagine high school ziko na mabasi makubwa makubwa, lakini TTNP haina basi. So niombe tu on behalf of this great institution that tukipata basi, najua kuna kuwekeza hizo nyumba zimesemekana zinajengwa za hostel na zingine, lakini najua basi ni muhimu. Tarehe 18 Madam PS kutakuwa na closure ya Culture Week. That is next Saturday. I'm also aware that there is a Culture Week that is starting next week. And I want to request Madam PS that even as you go, because I think I was in, and I had promised the students that I'll do something. The president is saying, nice this country. You know, we celebrate culture. Last year I was a guest and I was here to celebrate with the students, and I agreed with them that this year we must make the event even bigger, because we want to unite this country, and one way to unite this country is to celebrate our different cultures in this country. So Madam PS, kama utaweza, president wa ama CS wa entertainment wa hii shule ni mtu mzuri sana. Kama ataruhusiwa kuone, alafu uache kitu ya hiyo siku, pia tutafurahia zaidi, ili next week tukue na wakati mzuri. Mungu wa mbinguni awabariki, asanteni sana.
Asante Mheshimiwa. Do we have any representative from the senator? The women rep? Kindly wave to us. Thank you. Allow me to take this opportunity, due to the interest of time, to welcome our Excellency the Governor to address this congregation. Karibu sana sir.
Chief guest, Member of Parliament, invited guests, graduates, it's my pleasure and happy to see this graduation of Taita Taveta National Polytechnic. I apologize for coming late because this morning I had a beehive of activities. I had to wake up 5 in the morning as I went to Kilaguni, Serena, to meet the African boss on the Nature Conservancy, who is dealing in funding of Njorokubwa water projects to cover the entire Taveta and some of the water to come these sides of Voi. So I could not miss him out, and you know, he came by helicopter and he's just gone back to his headquarters in South Africa. So I'm apologetic for that. But actually, it's a very, very important day for the graduates, even us as parents and as the county government. We are very proud of such a day. You know, when you see these graduates, it means you have undergone all the activities pertains to your either diploma, certificate, etc., etc. And nowadays, when you see such students graduating, because most of them, they do not. On the way, they start messing up and other things, and they miss out graduating. So congratulations to all the graduates who are here. Tumempongeza pakubwa sana for actually listening to your lecturers and doing those exams and passing them up to this very day, this very Polytechnic. Us as a county, we are very happy when it was upgraded. But still, there are many things which we require to upgrade this National Polytechnic so that it can be in line with the other national polytechnics. So, Madam Pierce, being the chief guest, take note of what the Member of Parliament Undanyi, he has just spoken, like the small things like the buses, even the surrounding of the institution. It requires a lot of assistance. You can see even some of the lecturers are here, they are not enough. We need even more lecturers for this place. And you know very well, Taita Taveta being endowed with the minerals. And you know we have the best fattening grasslands in Kenya. So those causes, actually, we really need them as Taita Taveta. In fact, on mining, would love this cause, which I remember there was a partner who assisted us, but as the ministry, we have not chipped it properly. So we are requesting you also to look into that in terms of lecturers, in terms of equipment, in terms of everything, so that it becomes number one, not only in Kenya, but also in Africa. Madam Pierce, we thank for what is happening in the country, because I'm seeing your department is working very hard towards all these technical causes and other causes too. But actually, on the school fees, it's really a problem. And I'm urging also, maybe there are some principals from schools around over there, because you are chasing some of the schools because of this after the strike. Some of them they have paid full amount, but because of I don't know which problems, some of them are still at home. So kindly just talk to the parents and all these students go back to school. And let be lenient. You know, kuna msemo Kitaita unasema, mtoto akinyia paja halikatwi, anafundishwa. So some of the disciplines at times we take, they are too harsh for some of these students. Because I've seen some students being chased away simply because of just minor. There are some which are very serious, but those minor ones, let's not chase these children for good. Let us nurture them, bring them up, and make them to be good adults. Me as the governor of Taita Taveta County, I'm ready to partner with this National Polytechnic in all angles of the campus to matters of development and whatsoever, because we want our children to be well trained and also to be productive in their future lives. I think with that I don't have much to say, but to congratulate our graduates and of course our lecturers who have done the good work. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, sir, for your remarks. I take this opportunity kindly.
I started talking before acclimatizing myself. It was too fast because the sweat which had not gone, still I came to the mic. So it's time now to invite the chief guest, Madam Pierce, njoo uongee na graduates. Karibu sana, Madam Pierce.
Thank you. Please be seated. the Governor, Taita Taveta County, Dr. Andrew Mwandime, the MP, Udanyi Constituency, Danson Mwashako, the County Commissioner here represented by the ACC, Peter Mutiso, the Chairperson of the Council of the Taita Taveta National Polytechnic, Madam Esther Ndile, members of the Council, the Chief Principal, Taita Taveta National Polytechnic, Shah Kalama, Director of this region, TVET principals present, management and staff of this institution, distinguished guests, parents, guardians, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Habari zenu? Mko sawa? Nisalimieni hewani kama mnaniona. God is good and all the time. And I am a witness. It is great honor to join you today at this institution for this important ceremony. Today is about more than the award of certificates. It is a celebration of skilled hands, innovative minds and responsible citizens who embark on a journey to drive Kenya's economic growth and national development. Skills build nations, and today this institution releases 1778 graduates prepared to serve, produce, innovate and transform. The second graduation of this institution marks an important milestone in Kenya's journey towards a skilled innovation and globally competitive workforce. We celebrate you graduates who have completed competency-based training and are ready to apply their knowledge and skills in industry, enterprise, and community development. The theme, Global Sustainable Development through Skilled and Innovative Graduates, affirm the central role of TVET in shaping a productive and sustainable future. The success of TVET will not be measured only by the number of graduates released into the labor market, by the value they create through employment, entrepreneurship, and innovation, productivity, and practical solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, the government remains committed to strengthening CBET, modern training infrastructure, digital skills, green skills, industry linkages, and a focus on demonstrable competence. Kenya's future lies at the intersection of technical competence, digital transformation, and industrial growth. Opportunities in renewable energy, sustainable manufacturing, climate-smart agriculture, and blue economy is what this country is embracing. I commend this institution for advancing this national agenda. By strengthening workplace learning and positioning industry as a key partner in training, the Polytechnic is demonstrating the value of training from industry, with industry, and for industry. Congratulations, the Taita Taveta National Polytechnic, for being the best in dual training. Ladies and gentlemen, the chair of this institution, the principal, and all you support staff, we cannot continue to do things clear. We cannot do things the same way yesterday, today, and forever, and expect different results. We cannot continue coming to these institutions, training you, because that we must do, eventually graduating you without answering this one pertinent question. Trainers, principal, and your fellow principals, what is the outcome of what we are doing? We cannot continue to come to train you, and you train us, sit down Kalama, and you train us and my principals training these young people and having such a beautiful Yamazeni graduates and having such a beautiful celebration and wearing gowns, because nilijaribu kuambia tusivae mkakataa vaeni. But at the end of the day, what is the outcome? You are now an output, and we see it very well, and we celebrate you as an output. But what is the outcome? We have done this for ages. I have lived in the university myself for many, many years. But we are still talking about transforming this country, meaning we haven't transformed it. We are still talking about hills and valleys of unemployment. Governor, si tunaongea mambo ya unemployment every day, wapi MP? Ule ananiwekelea mambo mingi hapa, nitakwambia vile hata mimi nitakuwekelea hiyo maneno unaniwekelea. So how are we going to have different outcomes of what we are doing? And the answer is in pragmatic dual training. That is training from industry, with industry, for industry. We must ask industry, what is it that you need? Because we are looking for competent workforce. So we have to ask the industry the competent workforce that they require. We build the occupational standards with them. We build the curricula with them. We train with them so that by the time we are through training, they are ready to go back to the same industries. So, you being recognized as the best institution in dual training speaks volumes. Because what that means is that you are doing what needs to be trained so that these young people are being trained with an end in mind. I sent people here yesterday, I think, with international recruiters so that I am not just sending them here so that they recruit people to go to the world of work, which is important, and I hear they have recruited 74 young people to go to the international world of work, but also to assess, are we training people who the world can acknowledge that they are well trained? That is the main purpose of sending those people here. So they come here, they recruit 74, and I'm yet to ask them, because I haven't had an opportunity to talk to them, what are the points of rejection, if any, about the ones who are not recruited? What is the problem? Those are the answers we must continue to actively answer if we were to say that now we are doing things in a different way so that we have outcomes of our graduations and not outputs. That is where the point at which we are going to be doing things differently for different results and for the growth of this country. His Excellency the President has said that if education is the key to development, TVET is the master key. What is the master key about TVET? For a country to get industrialized, it requires 4 M's. I have said that for 4 years now, if I am 4 years old here. It requires money, it requires market, it requires machines, but it also requires man, and man is the most important. That man is the skilled manpower. Without the skilled manpower, that's why I'm leaving the middle finger out until I come to man. Until we skill you properly, to be able to babysit the industries that should come to this country, then we are not going anywhere. If we are going to the Singapore that we are talking about, then we need to properly skill you. So trainers, principals, it is our responsibility, my responsibility and yours, to get these people properly skilled so that the world is able to understand that we have a good pool of skilled young people in Kenya. Then they can come with their industries to invest here, because we have sent out the message that we have pools of skilled young people who can babysit their industries and produce. And until we are there, and that is the master keyness of TVET, and until we are there, until we can tell the world that yes, we have produced good, skilled young people, bring your industry in anything, we will give you the skilled young people, and they will be able to babysit your industry. They will be able to produce in your industry and make profit, because they'll be coming to make profit. And I tell people, I had the opportunity to sit in a meeting with His Excellency the President and the President of China, and about 20 industries signed to come to this country and invest and have our young people get jobs. But what is the problem? Why are they not all here? Because I'm no longer sure if any came and how many are there. And that is why His Excellency the President is stating and restating that even those who have been doing juakali huko and they are well skilled, let them come and we certify them, because that is how we are also going to add to that pool of skilled young people, and then be able to send this message to the world, and then the world, the investors out there will now come to Kenya. They will not come here until we are telling them, come and establish the hugest hotel in Kenya. We have trained enough hospitality manpower to man your hotel. They will not come here and establish the hugest electrical industry in this country, because where are the electrician technicians that we have trained to be able to tell them, kuja, hawa watu tuko nao watafanya kazi kwa industry yako, and you'll be able to make your profit. This is what we are talking about. And therefore, what I want to emphasize as I stand here is that let us demonstrate to the world that there are enough, we have enough manpower, well skilled, with the requisite technical skills, not just yesterday I passed through one of the institutions, I will not tell you which one, and I was with Dr. Kanyi, Dr. Kanyi is a civil engineer. Ni fundi tu, fundi. Na huyu fundi ni yeye ananiangalia ngia, is that Kiswahili? Ile wall imetengenezwa vizuri, ile kabiro haijawekwa vizuri, ndiye ananiangalia, hiyo nilisema. Now tulienda hapo, now we looked at one wall. Even me, who is not technical at all, but I have now learned to be technical. Wewe president usicheze na mimi, even me now I'm technical. So when we go to a site, I can also now tell this wall apana, na namtita Dr. Kaji, kuja uniambie, am I right? Surely. And until we learn to do that wall properly, we have some investors, yes, in Tattoo City, who have now employed how many of our young people? Over 1,000. They are making, they should be many more than that. Medical PPEs for export. They have now employed over 1,000. Mary, they should be many more than 1,000. Because we are able to tell them, if you want people to make those PPEs to perfection, we have them, come for them. But we need more. They have now gone to, I think, phase 2 of the industries. Yes, they have now an EBZ at Ruiru, and they require more people. This is what I am talking about. And it is not only in textiles. We have all these spaces where we need to tell the world that we have enough people. They can come and invest. I hope I have made that clear. Have I? I also commend the institution's practical enterprise initiatives, including the driving school, bakery, poultry, farm, catering services. Here I saw water bottling. I think they are registering you are registering your garage, because CS Badi directed us that it is TVET institutions that should be repairing all government vehicles. So quite a number of institutions are registering the automotive space as industry, as garages with camera. That is commendable. These are not only incoming generative activities, they are authentic training environments so that we have industries in TVETs. In fact, this year, Governor, we had committed to having industries in TVETs. We not only want to look for industries out there, but we must create our own industries. Here, and Kalama, I want you to create a cabro industry. This space here, Governor, mheshimiwa, hata kama umeniambia ati wewe sio mheshimiwa wa hapa, kwa nini ulikunja basi? Ungekuja na mheshimiwa hapa ndio tupange maneno na yeye. Sasa wewe utaniwekelea maneno hapa alafu uende kwako. Kwako ni wapi? Uende uambie huyo mheshimiwa hapa kwa si ni wewe ulikuja? Sawa. Umwambie we cannot be a national polytechnic na tunakuja kukunywa hii vumbi yote iko hapa, naona wale watu no. We have to look for resources. I went to see the recovery of the Nairobi River, and there they are using. I think I saw those cabros in Kisumu where they are using wastewater bottles. They turn them into some form of cabros, and I saw them at Nairobi River. I saw them. They are very affordable. So, principal, tutafute hizo cabros, we lay on this field, all of it, this one, and then we get the artificial grass. That is what we did at Wajir. Tulipoenda Wajir celebration the other day in Wajir, na kulikuwa na nyasi huko. Don't ask me nyasi gani. Yeah, you know, we are the technical people. And we must get solutions for this kind of dust. Watoto wanakunywa dust, they play football here. Yes. So, yeah, this is a goalpost. So, we see how we can make this place so that not only the dust, then we can have artificial grass. These days, everything is artificial. Including huyu mheshimiwa hapa amekuja na sio wa huko, si is artificial. We can have water. We can have some artificial solution here. We were in Wajir in a very beautiful field, but which grass can you grow in Wajir? But it was very green. So nipatie hii. These are not, yes, I've already said that. The ongoing solarization program and the environmental conservation initiatives also also affirm the Polytechnic's commitment to green growth and responsible resource mobilization. Fellow Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen, the quality of Taveta depends on professional trainers, strong governance, and deep collaboration with employers. Industry partners must extend beyond consultation and join at production. To the graduates, today is both a celebration and a commissioning. Your qualification opens doors, but your competence, integrity, embrace emerging technologies, uphold professionalism, and use your skills to create solutions, enterprises, and opportunities for others. Which institution was that? Kenya, Rift Valley National Polytechnic. There was a young man there who had made a brooder. A very simple technology. Anachukua mbao tu, very simple mbao. Anaweka, I don't even remember, the kifuniko was made of what? Around and an old tire where anawekelea mbao chini, an old tire up here, alafu anawekelea kifuniko hivi, alafu anawekelea bulb hapa juu, na anaweka sawdust, anaweka mayai hapo ndani, inapikwa na hiyo, sio kupikwa ni so that it hatches. And in 21 days he has chicks. And he started selling those chicks. And he advanced and advanced. Today the young man is a millionaire. He is the next, if you are, for those who might be coming from somewhere around Nairobi, around Kikuyu, you know a man called Mogoko. You know a man called Mogoko. Those who might be coming from that area. That is how Mogoko started. Today, that young man, just simple, practical ideas. So I'm telling you, get ideas and principles, and the other principles here. I was in Chuka TVC the other day, and they have the state-of-the-art CNC and lathe machines. So they are making bolts, nuts, hitches, I don't know what, and they are selling them in Chuka town. Those people there, they do not want them from China, they do not want them from Gikomba, because we have the latest technology of the machines. They cannot satisfy that market. And so I am saying, let us use what we have for production. And what you don't have, check around, ask, check around. Like the other innovator niliwaambia na ni kambao tu na old tire na kifuniko na kabab na anatengeneza chicks. That is the innovations that we are talking about. Entrepreneurs are job creators who will drive national transformation of this country. Finally, I congratulate all you graduates, commend the governing council, management, trainers, staff, parents, guardians, industry partners, and all stakeholders whose commitment has made this achievement possible. Through competency-based, industry-aligned, and enterprise-oriented training, this institution will continue to nurture a skilled, innovative, employable, and self-reliant workshop capable of driving Kenya's sustainable socio-economic transformation. And before I sign off, I want also to recognize and commend the 27 graduates from Manyani prison who have trained with us and are graduating today. Congratulations also the graduates from Manyani. So that tells you that education and training has no boundaries as long as you're determined to train. Even physical incarceration does not bar you. Affordable housing, this is affordable hostels. I'm told this institution missed in the first tranche, but Dr. Kanyi reminded me to talk to my colleague, PS Hinga, so that we are in the next tranche, because yes, honestly, you need hostels. So I will not only talk to him, but I'll also write for me, for my signature to PS Hinga, so that we construct hostels here. Actually, remind me to encourage him to iko maneno ingine anaweza pitia huko alete affordable hostels here. So they remind me to not only write to him, but I'll also talk to him. Help, I know, is one of the subjects that has been present. I see it on my on my Facebook, I see it on my all those places where you write and ninatukanwa huko, but it is part of the job. Because it is not me who gives help. My job is different, but I am in government. Si mnanitukana on behalf of government, ni sawa. So on Monday we had a meeting at State House with His Excellency the President, and we are looking into other pragmatic ways of ensuring that students are funded. Honestly, let me tell you, young people, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of government, it doesn't also please us when we see you not able to stay in these institutions on account of funding. It also pains us, and that is why the President called us on Monday, so that we can again have a conversation around this, because it does not please us, it doesn't please him. There is a painful spot for him. Ni vile pesa haitoshi. I need to also come back. Is there a short course for Kiswahili? Ni vile pesa haitoshi. Yeah? What are they saying? No. Mimi sisi sio waongo, but I can assure you, whether the money is forthcoming or not, we try our best, but it is also something we are actively thinking about, and we want to improve on that. The basi aende anitafutie ule ana represent hapa, alikutuma ukuje umrepresent the MP. Nitampelekea message. Hapana, sio kumpelekea message peke yake. Umwambie kama basi ni 10 million, atafute milioni ngapi? Ate? We? Watafute milioni 5. Mimi nitarudi Nairobi nione nitafute milioni 5. Hapana, sio 5. Wacha kuclap kwanza. Mimi wacha kupiga hiyo kitu. Haya, hawa waheshimiwa amekubali. Hawa waheshimiwa watanitafutia milioni 5. Mimi nitatafuta milioni 2, na yeye principal atanitafutia milioni 3. Umekubali? You know he has to agree. Achieni yeye. So na mheshimiwa, this is which month? July. Uende uongee na huyo mwenzako, by the end of August hiyo 5 million ukwe umeletea Kalama. End of August. So unataka nikupatie mpaka lini?
Because of disbursement, if it comes early, it's okay, but maybe
October.
No disbursement happens.
Well, in the course of the year you will have a bus. Sawa. Wacha tuseme hivyo. Mimi na principal, I know we will look for our money. Wale watu mpaka uwakalie sana but it's dust, because then Fees, I think we have already brought, fees we said it is a 67,189,000. But again, I have said that is an area we are looking at as top government very strategically. Please just be patient. Not just trainers, in which I'm very happy. You have enough laboratories. You have the state of the art. You have the center. You are the center of excellence in gemology, and you have got 4 more labs. Yes. So train these young people in those labs and workshops. All these classes, turn them into workshops. All right. We don't need classrooms in Tibet anymore. Any young person walking through the gate should go to a workshop or a laboratory. So all those classrooms, let them be laboratories and workshops, just to train these young people practically. I think those are the things I was asked. And don't worry about the English that the president is speaking. President, we are not here to teach English. We are here to train you in practical skills, isn't it? Yeah. I tell everybody about a young man we found in Australia with Dr. Kanyi here, with Donna here. Who else was there with us? To the end of Australia. We found a young man there called Musao. Musao, hata ile English anatuongeleshea huko ni Kikamba tu. But Musao is such an excellent automotive technician that some people found him in Thika. He went to school up to Form 3. His parents could not afford to take him to school beyond Form 3. So akaenda Thika, he started training na watu wa kwa garages. Some wazungu wakamkuta hapo, they found the excellence with which he was doing the work. They took him to Dubai. In Dubai, some Australians found him there with the excellence with which he was doing his work. They took him to Australia, where we now found him. And Mosao is earning, ni wakuachia lady, wanaongea kizungu kama hii, lakini ni sawa. Lakini achia lady ni mzuri. Mosao is earning between 50 and 60,000 shillings every day. I have witnesses here. So, wakulima manju, who we are sending to UK from our institutions. I was in Nyandarua National Polytechnic the day before yesterday. And they were talking to us. And they are simply saying, I hope mumeona kwa mtandao. They are little millionaires. They are student millionaires. Because they have gone to the UK, they have done their work for 6 months, come back. Some of them are going back, I think, in September. It's not about wako UK kule kunaongewa ile kisungu mzuri sana. It's not about that kisungu. It is about the work they are doing when they are there, and they are paid their millions. So please, wachaneni na president. President, kwani ni wapi? Don't speak that English. It is okay as long as you have the skill, and the skill is it. Sio kufanya vitu madhogodhanio tu ndio umalize uende. No. The world will not accept you if you are not doing what you are supposed to do at the excellence space. So please, trainers, when you train these young people to do things, do not leave that space. I saw the gems that are being made. Where is that trainer who tulikuwa na yeye hapo kwa gemstones? Na nikawaambia, nikatoa one of my rings, nikawaambia waweke ile mawe ile iko hapa kwa sababu they are very good stones. Na waliniuzia pesa mingi sana, nitatafuta tu. And that is because you have trained those people to produce those stones with excellence. So please, wacha nikufundisha hao watoto ati kabros imewekwa tu. No. Wacha ziwekwe na kabiro mpaka they are 8. If I was at one of the institutions I passed through yesterday, I was seeing the electrical installations. And I was asking, why isn't this trunking right angle? Why isn't it straight? Why isn't this trunking up to where the bulb is going to stand? Sasa iko waya zingine ziko hapo nje. What are you supposed to do with these waya ziko hapo nje? So please, if we are doing electrical installation, let it be X. Sio ati kuweka tu ndio babu iwake. Hapana. It has to be accompanied by excellence. And that is where the first world beats us. They do things and they make sure nguo ikishonwa, I mean hata nikivaa I am feeling nice. Lakini za zingine unashonewa kabuti. Those people at Roiro, where I have told you, who are making international PPEs to be sold in the international. Sio kwenda huko kushona vitu zingine, mtu akivaa anaanza kuonekana kama amevaa gunia. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. They have to be done with excellence. And that is how we are going to be able to transform this country. Trainers, if there is anything you do not know, it is okay. It is okay not to know. Find somebody. Hata watu wa jua kali watufundishe. I have told you, you principals, get even people in jua kali there who know it to come and train both the trainees and the trainers, because it is okay. Not knowing is not a sin. Remaining ignorance is. If you do not know something, look for it. Look for it. Ask, check, consult, find out, read if need be. But do not stay there as it was in the beginning, so is now, and ever shall be. World without end, amen. Apana. Apana. Check. Look for it, and you will find. May the Lord bless you.
Thank you very much, Madam Guest of Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, let us appreciate our guest of honor with a big round of applause. Thank you very much, Madam Guest of Honor, for that very inspiring speech. At this juncture, Guest of Honor, Madam, I wish to call upon the registrar in charge of training to take us through the next part of our program, that's presentation of awards.
To our chief guest and all protocol observed, with your permission, our chief guest, may you allow us to recognize the following 6 individuals, an industry partner and 1 department, for their distinguished service and dedicated contribution to the successful achievement of our Polytechnic goals. We humbly request Madam Principal Secretary to present the awards. The first one is the best department, Hospitality and Institutional Management. Madam PS, this department is distinguished in training performance index, teamwork, innovation, and trainee support. They are also the best in dual training.